Eat low-fat to live longer, the most dangerous health advice of the 20th century. What if I told you that the low-fat diet, once hailed as the golden key to preventing heart disease, may have been one of the greatest medical mistakes of the 20th century? We took fat off our plates, but heart disease didn't go away. It got worse. Over the past 2 decades, the world has been trapped in a fear of fat. Butter became the enemy. Eggs were condemned. Red meat was something to avoid. Doctors, nutritionists, even governments urged us, eat less fat to protect your heart. And people listened. They ditched the fat, switched to low-fat, fat-free diet foods. But what really happened? Behind this anti-fat campaign was a scientific foundation that simply didn't hold up. The famous research led by Ansel Keys, the man who kick-started the low-fat craze, selectively chose data. He left out countries that didn't support his theory. At the same time, the sugar and grain industries were quietly funding studies that shifted the blame onto fat instead of sugar. And by the time the truth began to surface, it was already too late. We cut the fat, but we didn't get healthier. We got sicker. Obesity exploded. Type 2 diabetes soared. Heart disease stayed right where it was, the #1 killer. Why? Because when you take fat out of food, you have to replace it with something. And that something was sugar and refined carbs. Listen to me, not all fats are bad. Natural fats from butter, eggs, wild-caught salmon, olive oil, avocados, nuts. These are essential for your brain, your hormones, and yes, even your heart. What you really need to avoid? Industrial seed oils, artificial trans fats, and ultra-processed low-fat foods that are anything but healthy. We weren't fooled by fat itself. We were fooled by bad science, and we're paying the price with the health of an entire generation. If you're still scared of eggs, avoiding butter, and skipping whole milk, maybe it's time to rethink everything you've been told. Because sometimes the truth is hiding in the exact opposite direction. Don't take my word for it. Dig deep, read, question everything, and if it clicks, then take action. Change the way you eat, the way you live, and reclaim your health. From my heart to yours.